Before we begin today's episode, we'd like to thank musical engineering students Annalie White and Isaac White for composing our brand new theme song for WSTC News. Here it is in its entirety.
Hello and welcome to WSTC News Podcast, brought to you by the Belmont-Harrison Career Centers in St. Clairsville High School. I'll be your host, Adrian Lau.
And I'm Riley Tiemann. Today we will discuss Pokemon Sleep, a Cadbury egg heist, and model of the first iPhone sold for a small fortune.
A man from Fall River, Massachusetts made national news with his electric unicycle. With gas prices rising across the country, Rick Madeira claims that his unique choice of vehicle is cheaper than driving a car and cuts his commute time to work in half versus walking. It's just more convenient and it's obviously more fun, he claimed to the Herald News on March 23, 2022. Madeira's unicycle is a Godaway Nikola Plus, and it has no seat or handlebars, just places for his feet. His unicycle can go 70 or 80 miles on a single charge and reaches speeds of up to 40 miles per hour, although he claims he rarely goes that fast. Rick claims he's used to people making jokes like telling him to pop a wheelie. However, Madeira doesn't mind the comments at all and enjoys talking about his unusual transportation method. After all, he claims, it's the future. In 10 or 20 years, I'm sure I won't even have to bring it up.
When the iPhone first released in 2007, it was a massive success. 16 years later, Karen Green sold her first generation iPhone, originally worth $5.99. She decided to keep hold of it, and a few years later, she saw that another first generation iPhone sold for $39,339. That's when Green decided that she should sell the phone. Adjusting for inflation, the original iPhone would sell for about $855.32 today. For reference, the base model iPhone 14 retails at $799. For about the same price, the original iPhone lacked many of the features we have come to take for granted. For example, the original iPhone didn't have an app store, it had no Siri, no HomeKit, and it connected through the Edge cellular network, which topped out at 0.236 megabits per second. For reference, St. Clairsville High School's student Wi-Fi network tops out at 1 megabit per second. Imagine using 23% of the school's Wi-Fi bandwidth all day, every day. This raises the question, what is your phone worth to you?
On Saturday, February 11th in Worcester, England, the West Mercia police force recovered upwards of 200,000 stolen Cadbury cream eggs. The chocolates were worth around $37,000, stolen in a heist that may have ruined Easter for countless families. Joby Poole, the crime's perpetrator, used a metal grinder to break into the unit in which the eggs and various other Cadbury candies were being stored. Poole eventually surrendered during a police chase where police recovered all of the eggs stolen. Prosecutor Owen Beale claims that the theft was entirely premeditated. Poole will be sentenced in Crown Court this March. Luckily, the eggs were not tampered with or damaged and will likely be sold this Easter. This year, when English families eat their Cadbury eggs, they'll be able to thank the West Mercia Police Department for recovering the delicious sweets.
Pokemon has done a lot of crazy things with their games, but coming this summer, the company has announced a new game like no other. Pokemon Sleep, a game whose goal is to help you sleep better at night. The app was announced in 2019, which had people both excited and confused about how the new creation, and now the game, is closer than ever. The game is a sleep tracker where all you do is tap a button and it will start tracking your sleep. Your sleep is divided into 3 different types: dozing, snoozing, and slumbering. And depending on how you sleep, you are awarded different Pokemon. For example, if the phone notes that you are sleeping in a position on your stomach, you can even find a Slowpoke when you wake up. Or, say you sleep curled up in a tight ball, Eevee may be there the next day. Or say you sleep curled up in a tight ball. The game has also been said to help you stop rolling and kicking around in your sleep. Now, Pokemon lovers everywhere are dying to try the new game once released. That's all for this episode of the WSTC News Podcast. Don't forget to subscribe to Red Devil Productions on YouTube for more releases from the Entertainment Marketing Program. Thanks for listening, and remember to make every moment matter today.